There we go. Beep. Beep. My stream is having problems. Okay. We're fixed. We're so back, guys. I think the Lobotomy Corporation probably got us. Electric grids had encompassed the city. Its branches were built in various places, though these branches and facilities have all fallen to ruin with the collapse of the wing. You should still be able to find valuable goods along with the possible most dangerous things of your life. Yay! We love death and destruction. Within the depths, oh my god, there's so much lore. There's so much lore here, guys. Oh my god, there's so much lore. There's also like Library of Arcadia or something, I think, that actually like explains this shit better. Can I like minimize it? Oh, the music won't stop. Guys, the music won't stop. The music will not stop. I'm sorry, guys. I have failed all of us equally. All of us, I have failed. Anyways. You guys want to hear my ASMR eating this apple? It's juicy. Guys, what's the... Abnormalities are the lobotomy corporations used to produce energy using creatures. They created... No, they dubbed abnormalities. I'm just gonna skim through this shit because I don't want to read it all. Well, it speculates using creative technology to manifest their inner side, so that's the ego. Hey guys, looks like we're playing fucking Persona, the Persona 5, the gacha game. Wait, that's just Phantom X. I hate Phantom X. I don't know who any of these people are, so let's play this shit. The longer clashes go on, the higher the victor final damage will be. Okay. Oh, I forgot! It's all in Korean dub. Okay, let's do this. Do you see now? You can't run from us. You dare interrupt. You dare interrupt me? Just as I was engraving the... You must be out of your...
엄밀히 따져보면 스승님이 하려는 게 도시의 금기는 아니더라. 아무도 시도할 생각조차 못했던 그런 일이라고 해야 하나? 어라? 근데 이 녀석...
그 사이에 머리를 갈아 끼웠군. 원래 당신 같은 자들은 준비성조차 철저한가?
Just wait till I get the... The likes of you will be no match for.
아무래도 저 대가리엔
That's a woman?
모양인데?
째깍거리는 소리만 들리네. 속에서는 비명이라도 지르는 걸까?
Oh!
째깍대는 소리가 빨라지는 걸 보니 아파하기는 하나 봐.
Damn it. Why am I being attacked? Not good. Memory decay. Already? Was done too quick.
뭐야? 이젠 잠잠하네. 그럼 슬슬 끝내자.
늑대, 여긴 누구도 오지 않고 누구도 볼 수 없는 곳이야. 뭐가 그리 급해?
우린 가르침을 따라야 해. 시간을 끌어서는 안 되니까.
그렇지만... 우리가 살면서 언제 이런 녀석을 죽여보겠어?
사자, 너는 일을 할 때 너무 감정적이야. 공과 사는 구분하면 좋겠군. 얼굴을 보고 싶었는데 아쉽게 됐어. 당신의 별이 어디 있는지는 알려주지 않겠지.
Like hell. I'm talking about this location. To the grave with me. Damn it. Where was that supposed to be again? My memories are fading too quickly.
그렇군. 입이 없었지. 자연히 그것을 찾을 방법도 이자에게선 얻을 수 없겠군.
그럼 이제 끝내도 돼?
그래.
애가 무슨 소리야? 표범, 설마 뒤에다가 추적자들을 달고 온 거야?
아니, 쫓아올 자는 아무도 없었어. 짐승일 확률은
짐승 소리가 아니야. 이건 버스.
버스.
저런 게 어떻게 여기까지 굴러 들어왔지?
조난당한 버스인가 본데? 길을 잘못 든 죄값은 생각보다 무거울 테.
Oh! Oh, she fucking dead! Damn! They just ran her over, no hesitation.
사자가 밀린 거야? 여전히 내 눈이 틀림없다면 당신은 영광의 항구에 이르겠지.
Who are you? That nameplate says Faust?
어두운 숲에서 길을 잃었군요.
What?
하지만 당신은 두렵지 않았어요. 왜일까요?
That's because I could simply lift my head to find the star.
그래요. 이제 그 형상을 되뇌면서 제가 하는 말을 마음으로 외치세요. 너의 별을 따라가.
Follow your star. At that moment, I felt a sudden thump in my head, followed by the sensation of multiple chains penetrating me.
걱정하지 마세요. 정말로 심장을 못 쓰게 된 게 아니니까. 이것으로 계약은 완료되었습니다. 단테, 이제 저희는 당신의 시간에 귀속되었습니다.
What do you?
이제 저희의 심장이 멎고 뛰면 당신의 시각이 어디 위치하는지에 따라 달렸습니다. 잘 부탁드려요.
Hour?
정말 이걸로 된 건가요?
사과 한 알이 떨어졌어.
이 사람은 아직도 이상한 소리만 하네.
찌뿌둥해. 이제 움직여도 되는 거지?
뭐 몸을 풀어보는 것도 나쁘진 않겠지.
불쌍하게 나뒹굴고 있는 저것은 뭐지? 우리의 마지막 대원이 될 자인가?
아, 말 조심하는 게 좋을걸. 우리 상사가 될 뿐이래.
What did I just sign up for?
습격은 순식간이었을 텐데 용케 머리를 숨겼군요.
Who are you people? And what's up with this bus?
우리는 당신을 돕기 위해 찾아온 정의의 사자들이고 이건 원하는 곳은 어디든 갈 수 있는 마술.
Justice? Bus? I don't...
그런 대답을 바라는 거 아니었어요? 그렇게 생각하는 쪽이 마음 편할 테니. 시간도 없고 유리한 상황도 아니니까 천천히 하지만 한 번만 설명하죠.
After some time passed. So, let me get this right. As long as I do what you do as you say, those complete strangers who I never even met before will fight in my stead.
맞아요. 당신이 올바르게 명령을 내린다면요.
Why are you still speaking Korean? Anyways. Right. Then let's slaughter these shitheads. Oh, I think I need to say it more bluntly. Right. Then let's slaughter these shitheads. Go back to where I was. To where I was and... What was I doing? Where am I even supposed to... Why am I an amnesiac? I was right on the cusp of an extremely important moment. Something I was never supposed to forget.
인정해요. 그 머리로 기억이 온전할 리가. 지금은 눈앞에 놓인 전투에 집중하죠, 단테.
I don't understand what you're saying.
뭐라고 불러야 할지. 시계 지휘관님? 아무튼 전투 명령을 내려주십시오.
뭘 명령까지야. 각계전투밖에 답이 없지 않나?
저기요.
뭘 쑥덕대고 있는 거야? 다 으스러뜨리면 그만이잖아.
I don't know why. I just feel like me being Dante, I'm just like sitting here like, what are all of you talking about? Speak English!
최선을 다해 주세요, 단테.
I guess I don't have any other choices. I have to learn South Korean. Oh boy, yeah, this is the gameplay. Let us begin by learning the basics of combat. Yeah, this gameplay is very fucking confusing. Please direct your attention to the dashboard here. We will be using this dashboard to relay your commands to the centers. You will find each center's skill on the dashboard. This control scheme is simple. Simply drag from left end of the dashboard to the right and to chain the skills. You are already in the combat phase. Okay. Excuse me. Then, while you're connecting the chain, the left gear connect the skills from the right gear and the guiding line. Okay.
행동을 개시합니다.
I feel like I didn't do much here. And that's how you managed, and that's how you, the manager, issue your orders. Let's try that again. Look at the dashboard. Grab the change from the left gear and connect the skills along the guiding lines to use them. Use the dashboard to issue commands to your centers in combat. Start the combat phase by following these steps. Grab and drag the chain from the left gear. Thread it through the skills you want to use. Connect the chain to or select the right gear. Whoa, okay. Grab and drag the chain. Okay, I don't know how these chains work. I don't feel like we're doing a lot. I feel like we're losing. No, please issue a command. My team doesn't seem to be doing very well. I think we're all low-key dying. Okay. Hold on. I don't know how these fucking chains work.
폭들을 제거하겠어.
Ooh, okay, we got a hit, we got a hit, we got a hit. Oh, we're losing the fucking momentum. Girl. Okay. Game, I don't know what you want me to do.
좋은
Oh my god,
전략이네요.
this is very
가보죠.
confusing. My team is like getting completely destroyed. I think my team is dead. My team is dying. Was I supposed to lose there? I'm gonna suspect I was supposed to lose there.
이해가 되지 않는군.
I don't get it.
이런 것들에게 사자가 당했다고.
Excuse me? I don't get it. These newbies managed to take the lion down. I don't think that's what we did. We really did not do that. We kind of lost.
잠깐만. 방금까지 싸웠던 사람이 말하긴 그렇지만 이건 대화로 풀 수 있는.
Oh! Oh!
이건 이상적이지 않소.
처음부터 말이 안 되는 싸움이라고 생각했는데.
Oh!
다들 장난해? 난 시작도.
I think my team is dead. What the hell? You said you'd fight in my stead.
하는 말은 안 했어요.
We never promised to win. We never promised to win said fight. I like how she's on the ground. She says that with a smile. Well, we didn't say we'd win. What?
그리고 저만 남았네요.
And it seems I'm the only survivor. My teams are trash. My teammates are trash. Okay, so you meant for this to happen? You've got an ace up your sleeve, haven't you? She's gonna say no. Not necessarily an ace, no.
그저 별을 따라가는 거죠.
단체로 자살놀이라도 하는 건가? 썩 유쾌하진 않군.
What am I supposed to do? Arriving with all that fanfare, only to die like flies? Ugh, I can't remember a thing about the past since I repented. What? Fuck! Oh my god! Okay, I can do this. Ugh, I can't remember a thing about the past since I repeated what she said. Is this how I die?
뱀에게 전해라, 거짓 사자. 이건 막을 수 없는 흐름이라고.
This is the flow that cannot be stopped.
붉은색. 왜?
내가 왜 팔다리만 잘라낸 줄 아나?
Ooh, man with red eyes. Well, I guess that's one way to describe him.
그래야 사지 멀쩡한 네가 저들을 데리고 허둥지둥 이곳을 벗어날 테니까.
This is Limbus Company. It is a very, very free-to-play friendly gacha game. But it is very, very dark. One of the darkest gacha games ever wrote, I think.
달아난 팔과 다리를 대체해줄 놈이 너밖에 없으니.
You're the only one left to offer them any help.
붉은 시선.
The Red Gaze.
그렇게 노려보지
Well,
마.
that's a great name.
네 놈들이 해놓은 짓에 비하면 별것도 아니잖아. 그 정도 부상이면 위에서도 충분히 할 일을 했다고 생각할 거다. 혼장처럼 여기라고.
혼돈처럼.
아니면
Unless
여기서
you want to
명줄을
kneel
놓고
here.
싶은가?
Who are you one of them? You're too late. They're already.
건 아무것도 없습니다. 단테.
Ugh.
우리에게 필요한 건 오직
Well, he got a bulge. We only need
되돌릴
a
시간뿐이니까.
little more time to rewind. Whoa, what? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by an excruciating stab of pain in my chest, as though my heart were being torn asunder, followed by the flashes in the ribs, intestines, stomach, and lungs. I couldn't even tell where the pain was coming from anymore. I let out a cry of pure agony as I felt my body twisting and breaking open. My consciousness fading. The only thing I could perceive was the sight of mutilated bodies around me, inexplicably regenerating.
앞으로도 끝내주게 고통스러울 겁니다, 단테.
In the voice of the man with red eyes. Well, that was gross. Ew. I hear a beast howling from somewhere. It cries carelessly. Is it wailing out of hunger or...
움찔움찔거려. 일어난 걸까?
They're being itchy, twitchy, aren't they?
드디어
Up?
정신을 차렸군. 버티지 못하고 골러갔으면 조금 실망할 뻔했어.
상쾌한 아침.
Okay.
나는야 버스
Give
기사
him none.
카런.
아침은 아니지만 상쾌하긴 하겠어. 기분이 어떻습니까, 단테?
How do you feel? Well, you know, you did just tear my intestines out. But,
제가
well, I...
그랬군. 의사소통이 안 되는 건 제법 곤란한데 저는 베르길리우스라고 합니다. 이 말이 제대로 들린다면 무언가 이해했다는 행동이라도 취하시죠. 단
Middle finger. I have a quick nod. He didn't seem hostile.
좋아. 듣는 것엔 문제가 없군. 일단 출발하지, 카론.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
Oh, I like that's cute. Now departing. Vroom vroom. I can't bus. I can't even be sure if I rode in such a thing in the past.
당신이 누구였는지는 기억합니까?
I shook my head to say no. I had just been reminded that my head was now a clicking mechanism of
원래
sorts.
기억을 되찾고 싶겠군. 그렇지 않나?
Yeah, sure. I felt like an idiot.
아, 매끄럽군. 다들 이렇게 몸짓으로만 말하면 안 되는 건가? 어떻게 생각하지, 파우스토 씨?
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요.
I like how she just spoke to herself in the third person. Faust will respectfully decline.
저희가 매끄럽게 몸을 움직일 수 있는 상황이 그렇게 많지는 않을 것 같으니까요.
I find it unlikely the situation ahead will permit us physical liberties of a smooth, gesture-based communication. She's the one who spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair, glistening even without sunlight, gives off a rather mysterious aura.
단테.
Dante. Dante. I think it's supposed to be Dante's Inferno. Come to think of it, the man with red eyes has been calling me that too.
단테는 당신의 이름이에요. 이름까지 잊으셨군요.
Sure looks like it. That doesn't sound familiar at all.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
Wait, you can understand me? The group that attacked me earlier, and that Vergi or whatever he was called, seems to hear nothing but ticking from me.
파우스트에게는 제대로 된 단어로 들리.
Hear me out on Dante? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Linfrost. I think if you're the same, if that's Daniel, I know you've got a fucking thing for people with no heads. I don't think you can put anything in there. I don't think that he has no mouth. He may not even have an ass.
그런 구시대적인 발상은 머리를 바꾸어서 생긴 건가요? 성대나 혀 따위의 발성기관이 있어야만 대화를 할 수 있다는 건 시대착오적인 이야기죠.
Antichrist? I don't know. Anacrostics. Right. Never consider that.
당신의 말은 한 사람에게만 보낼 수도 있고 모두에게 전달할 수도 있답니다. 모두라는 말은 수정해야겠군요. 수감자들에게만 해당하는 이야기예요.
The scope of everyone is limited to the sinners. Sinners?
당신의 뒤에 앉아있는 방금까지 당신을 대신해서 싸운 사람들을 말하는 겁니다.
그대가 이 여정을 함께할 마지막 조각인가? 얼마나 기다렸는지 모르네.
아, 형씨. 머리통은 어디다가 팔아넘겼어?
당신이었군요. 당신 덕에 박살나 있던 척추가 말끔하게 돌아왔어요.
다들 닥쳐라. 잡음이 겹치는 것만큼 불쾌한 것도 없으니 자기 소개가 필요한
Now, a brief
시점이다.
introduction is in order.
가벼운 인사를 나눌 시간을 주겠다.
I'll give you time to make yourselves known,
앞에
starting with the
앉은
ones.
것부터 시작.
에이, 왜 이름은 항상 앞자리부터인지.
I feel like this is your type,
앞에
Daniel.
나서는 건 이제 진절머리가 나는데. 당신이 우리를 이끌 뭐더라? 관리자라고 하던데.
Hear me out. If I have a human OC that would fit that Xander, I wonder if I should get a commission of him drawn in that outfit. He'd probably look really fucking good. Manager.
그래. 그래서 어떤 인물인지 굉장히 궁금했는데 말이야.
Yep, which is.
역시 뭔가 말을 만드는
I'll say the voice acting is fucking amazing.
머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지 모르겠지만 저마다 사정은 있는 법이니까. 나는 그레고르라고 한다. 잘 부탁한다고 관리자 양반.
Manager Bud. The center is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality. However, an upsurge of emotions or a sudden change of environment may cause parts of the whole of his body to transform into insectal, notably akin to carapace resembling that of tissues. If you do not wish to be a rude manager, not that you're obligated to be nice, we recommend keeping your facial expressions in check so that your disgust is not visible to him. Well, that's gonna be really hard. I am a fucking clock. I am a clock. I don't express emotions. I tick. I go click, 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 and I ding whenever it's an hour. He sometimes uses clinical languages, but he can still be reasonable with, and you can get around with him without much difficulty as long as you learn to knack it off. This broken English.
그래. 양반이 뭐야, 양반이.
George looks like one of my OCs so bad.
그래?
Greg. Rich. What was that about?
양반보다는 단테. 이름으로 부를게. 당신도 나를 로제라고 불러.
Radia. What? The unfortunate traits of being backstreet born are apparent in this center. She loves money, gambling, and beating, so it is advised to pay close attention to her as the manager. She tends to deflect orders with an unimpressive wink or a silly joke. We recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are her superior. Her mood may be down at irregular intervals. There's nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass. Girl, she's got depression. A ding? You have a microwave? Yes. I'm a microwave now. And you'd still fuck it, wouldn't you, Daniel? Because you'd fuck anything, as long as it resembled a man.
난 당신이 우리의 관리자가 된 데 이유가 있다고 믿어. 분명 원래는 둥지에 굉장한 사람이었겠지.
Oh, bro's not even ashamed.
그때 버릇을 조금만 내비쳐도 우리한테 돈이 주르륵 들어올 생각을 하니?
She sure is extroverted, I'll give her that.
내 정신 좀 봐. 예, 다음은 네 차례야.
Look at me keeping on. Hey kid, you're up next.
안녕하세요.
Hello. Aw.
시시해.
Ah,
그게
boring.
끝이야?
That's it. That's me for real.
싱클레어라고 해요.
Sinclair. Even with the violent nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, the senior seems to get practically startled or frown when spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning that he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mild as split innards at first. As there may be those with violent tendencies among your crew, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement with the sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. This is a hopeful sign that he has potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with a light stimulant. No! Get out of here! Ban. Purge out of existence. Anyways. Okay, guys, hear me out. We gotta 1v1 the entire game, Sinclair only. Let's go. The boy looks awfully unnerved. Did he even join this company out of his own accord?
더 해야 할 말이 있나요? 회사는 처음이라.
뭐 앞으로 남은
It was a
날은
bot.
많을 테니까.
They've been purged. You learn the ropes in the
그럼
coming
거기
days.
그저 친구가 다음 타자하자.
이상이라 하오.
Okay, Daniel, I feel like you'd smash that. Formerly the youngest chief researcher at the Redacted Wing, this center possesses higher intelligence compared to most others. We estimate that every day, conversations with the center will prove difficult for managers selected by our current screening processes. Avoiding communication altogether will pose a risk on its own. However, if the sinner remains silent for a long time, that means he is currently processing a line of deliberate thoughts. We recommend waiting patiently for him. I don't like twinks. Oh, okay, well, we found Citri's interest, I guess. That's it.
이상이요.
No smokes, no mirrors. I waited for him to see if there was something if he was being witty or something. They just stared vacantly out the window, disinterested.
답답하네요. 사회생활의 첫걸음은 인사잖아요. 저를
Oh, we got the tsundere, guys.
불러주세요.
Give me DILFs? I don't think this game has DILFs. Maybe disheartened by the defective state of many of your sitters, but do not worry. The sitter is one of the few who can judge most missions without complaint. She is likely to make reasonable judgments, so it is a good idea to start conversations while looking her way if you're seeking sound advice. However, you mustn't forget this sinner has survived an absurd voyage in far and wide bodies of water. Her patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it will be a difficult task to regain her trust. Jesus. This game is also, Limbus Company is well known for being like one of the most unfan-serviced games ever in terms of the gacha games. But it's got one of the best gacha systems in the entirety.
앞으로도 잘 부탁해요.
She gave a polite bow before returning to her seat. For someone who emphasized not being a misfit, she didn't seem like the most amicable of sorts. Does this guy hear me out for you, Daniel? Sorry to disappoint, because I don't care too much for fighting. Name's Heathcliff. Used to be a professional. Well, that guy would probably kick my ass. I can't read this text. This is terrible. The sinner prefers to take action rather than to wait for logic to dictate his course. His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible in his demeanor, and he has no interest in hiding them. His brashness may cause headaches or physical injuries, leading to headaches in the process of forming relationships. Oh. Please do note that this is not an indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. If his fit of rage persists, please contact the Human Resources Department. Once you realize that he is the type that tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier time handling him. Okay. Hair and face is yeah, fair. I'm deathly allergic to cocky gayfers who think they can boss me around. That's probably a word in English, but I couldn't tell you what it was. I don't think I've ever done anything to give that impression yet. God, I've done anything. There's something horribly off about this chick. I'm calling it right now. There is no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion. If we were to measure it, an avid what the fuck word is this? A fic on not, bro, what is that word? A fic Inanda, of all things, fixers. Oh, it's an aficionada of all fixers. She adores herself with a variety of fixer-related merchandise. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another. So there is no need for you to restrict her from keeping her decorations. She is deeply immersed in the role of the righteous fixer, hence the exaggerated mannerism akin to that of an actor. Has such things ever really existed? It's advised to play along with her for a smooth mission.
그대와 함께 꿈을 향해 달려갈 해결사지. 잘 부탁하네.
I still don't speak Korean! Anyways, a fixer. That definitely feels like a term I used to know.
해결사 말인가? 내가 대답해 줄 수 있네. 도시를 수호하는
Oh
자들이지.
god. Does thou wish to know what a fixer is? I can answer thy question. Fixers are protectors of the city.
도시에 대해서도 제대로 기억하지 못하겠군. 도시는
나는 가벼운 인사를 나누라고 했던 것 같은데 두 번 말하게 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 다음.
홍루라고 한답니다.
Oh,
잘해보자고요.
that's a fucking twink. Jesus. Hong Lu, a sinner who had lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. As such, he has a certain admiration for a free life, but occasionally he may make ignorant or unsavory questions in regards to food cooked by certain other sinners or in other aspects of the low lives, lowly culture. Okay, fuck you, pompous jerk. This can cause significant irritation with the other sinners. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in his curiosity-driven inquiries. So it is ill-advised to let them get physical over it. Okay, fuck you. Anyways. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out on this one. I know what I said, but still. Oh, hell no. Really, Daniel? Really? This guy? This is it? This is it? Hong Lu? This is the hear me out? Excuse me?
우와, 당신 그 머리 근사한데요? 요새 유행하는 모델인가 보죠?
No. This isn't that kind of...
제 취향은 아니지만
It's not my cup of tea, though.
저건 무슨 말싸가지야?
What was wrong with your attitude? Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging that bat. That bat will fucking hurt. It will fucking hurt, bro. But when he noticed the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat himself back down.
요슈.
How many people are on this fucking bus? Jesus. As they say, every person has their own creed, and it is only right to respect it as executive managers. But some creeds, you will have difficulties in even simply pretending to sympathize. You will have noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker whose eyes shine with euphoric gleam only during battle. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads in an uncultured act and a step backwards for art. Caution! This sinner's background is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you. No, Daniel. No, maybe. At what point was I supposed to laugh?
메르소, 그렇게 불러주시겠습니까?
Daniel? Miyabi? I mean, she's probably Miyabi. Assault. Once clean and concise command. Ew, what's with the hair? I agree. What the fuck is with the hair? Once clean and concise commanding, requires no judgment on his part. You're polite.
특별한 것이 아닙니다. 그저 보통의 태도입니다.
He's a butler, I assume. Oh, bro, it's Lycon! I'm almost touched. Thanks.
네.
Bro, it's just fucking Lycon. He's just human. It felt as though something was gravely amiss with him, but I couldn't quite tell what. The way she scanned me up and down was a little daunting. I felt almost completely compelled to bow to her. She stopped me with a motion of her hand.
관리자님이 먼저 자세를 굽히려 하다니 본인은 오티스라고 합니다. 이전에 실례했던 부분을 사과드리고
This sinner could serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capabilities. However, she also has a meddlesome tendency, so it is recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She is an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of wisdom about life, making her advice all the more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workship technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of a bus. Note! Unlike other sinners, accessing records pertaining to her past of this sinner is not permitted. Warning! Keep an eye on this sinner, and beware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for the purpose other than completing our company's mission. Okay. I think we're actually having a bus party. I don't know how many people are on this bus, but there's a lot. Rudeness.
이거 참 마음마저 이렇게 넓으실 줄이야.
Oh wow, this girl's a fucking masochist. Oh please. Your management humbles me.
역시 처음부터 저희를 이끄실 분이라는 걸 한눈에 알아봤습니다.
Jesus. Oh, girl likes to be dominated. She like super loves that. What?
인간의 대부분은 서로가 맞붙어 소음과 마찰을 이끌어내지만
Most humans cause noises and frictions as a result of
그중
confrontation.
소수는 맞붙는
Some are able to
것으로
reap
서로에게
mutual
이득이 되는
benefits
경우가
from
있다고
coming.
합니다. 검을 날카롭게 벼르기 위해선 그만큼 강한 숫돌이 필요한 것처럼 누구보다 관리자님을 위해 헌신하겠습니다. 편히 써주시기를.
That's reassuring. Thanks. I gave her an approving nod, even though I didn't get what she meant by her rudeness.
바깥 숲에서는 불쌍하게 나뒹군다고 말하더니
I'm
잘도
amazed by
그런
your
말을 성대
ability
밖으로
to
꺼낼 수 있네요.
bootlick with such passion so soon after calling them a miserable thing. I think I get it now.
제가 마지막이네요. 파우스트입니다.
Okay, I'm actually interested about Faust. The sinner who developed the engine of the bus operated by Limbus Company. She claims that there is no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she isn't necessarily wrong. You might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing, but as seen how she treats everyone with subtle gestures of arrogance, there is no hope for her parting with it, ever. We recommend simply nodding once and getting over it. Even though she has an unparalleled genius, we can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the first to find out.
당신의 인생 중 한 번 만날까 말까한 천재죠. 납득하지
click.
못한 듯한 반응이군요, 단테.
I'm not.
괜찮습니다. 경험을 통해 차차 이해할 수 있을 거예요.
Learn what?
파우스트가 진귀한 천재였다는 사실 말이에요. 관측자가 깨닫지 못한다 하여 사실이 진실이 되는 일은 없으니까요.
Okay. I have such mediocre responses. That's enough greeting.
당신의 직무를 알려드리죠.
You mean as the manager?
관리자를 말하는 거냐고 묻고 있어요.
Come to think of it, that man with the red eyes couldn't hear me, unlike the other sinners.
맞습니다. 관리자 단테. 당신은 지금 소개받은 이 12의 수감자와 함께 지옥을 기행하게 될 것입니다.
Oh shit, we're going to the Inferno. The Inferno? Why should I go to hell?
자신이 지옥으로 가야 하는 이유를 묻네요.
Oh, so I am I am Dante from fucking Dante's Inferno. They're asking why they need to travel to the Inferno.
지옥의 끝에는 보물이 기다리고 있으니까 그렇게 말하면 되겠습니까?
I don't. You mean I used to be a treasure hunter or something? I like how my clock's just clicking aggressively. It's just tick, 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 tick. How he doesn't even know how the fuck to respond.
아예 알아듣질 못하는군요.
이해를 요구한 건 아닙니다, 단테. 의사를 물은 것도 아니죠. 기억과
fuck you.
머리를 되찾고 싶다면 제 말을 들어야 할 겁니다.
I mean, I do want them back, but
미적거리네요.
파우스트 씨, 단테가 계속해서 거부하면 우린 어떻게 되는 거지?
무슨 말씀을? 파우스트는 모든 것을 예상한답니다. 단테, 모든 임무를 마치고 나면 당신은 성위를 새길 수 있을 거예요. 제가 보증하죠.
aspect. A word that pierces through my mind. Even though my memories are gone, my underlying instincts respond strongly to it. How he'll be clicking in bed. God damn it, Daniel. I don't know, bro. Look up Limbus Company Dante R34. You'll probably find an answer there. And led by those instincts, I make my choice.
고개를 끄덕이잖아요.
See, they're nodding now.
좋아, 계속 가면 되겠어. 그런데 카론, 아까부터 왜 출발을 안 하고 있지? 졸았나?
버스 기사는 졸음 쉼터에서만 졸아, 베르. 메피 앞에 이상한 놈들이 서성이고 있었어.
카론, 말했잖아. 버스에 무슨 일이 생기면 곧바로 알려야 한다니까.
Mephi, who's that?
르피스트 팰레스. 이 버스의 이름이자 버스를 구동하는 엔진의 이름. 그리고 파우스트의 심혈을 기울인 역작이죠.
지옥을 순항하기에는 걸맞는 나룻배가 아닐 수 없지. 그렇게 생각하지 않습니까?
Dante. I wasn't sure what he was getting at, so I turned away to look through the window instead of giving him a reply.
보아하니 뒷골목에 기거하는 익숙한 쥐새끼들이군. 마침 잘 됐습니다, 단테. 지휘를 연습하기는 더할 나위 없는 조건이군요.
Oh boy.
단테, 처음 전투에서는 생략한 부분이 많았어요. 제대로 설명할 시간이 없었으니까요. 하지만 그런 식으로만 전투가 이루어지면 우리는 항상 도륙날 거고. 당신은 우리를 살리기 위해 의미 없는 고통을 느껴야만 하겠죠.
Pain to revive you? I mean, what happened earlier was...
네, 당신이 시계를 돌려주었기에.
당장 필요한 설명은 아닌 듯합니다, 파우스트 씨. 자잘한 담소는 나중에.
전투에 대한 설명을 이어가죠.
Oh boy, extra tutorial. Generating a defense skill will fill the sinner's bottom. Oh god. Okay, you could send every sinner into battle at once. Yes, but commanding so many personals at once would not be an easy task. Therefore, I will inform you that the appropriate number of participants, depending on the particularities of each battle, for this occasion, 5 sinners will make an appropriate force. Select 5 sinners you would like to deploy for this battle. Select the lower half of each sinner's card to deploy them. First, select... Okay, well, I thought I was gonna get a choice here. Well done. Select the rest of the sinners you'd like to deploy for this encounter.
따라가겠어요.
Girl, let me deploy who I want to deploy. She really said no.
최선을 다해볼게.
I like how she's giving me the illusion of choice. She's like, select the rest of the ones that you want to deploy. No, select the ones I want you to deploy. That's not what I want you to deploy. No! 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 Pick me! No! No! I hate her.
명령에 따를게요. 효율적이라면.
Longer clash goes on the yeah. Pick the one I want. No. Alright. These seven-sided floating... these seven-sided icons floating above both allies and enemies' heads are called skill slots. Because you haven't issued a command by chaining skills yet, the ally skill slots are currently emptied. Grab the chain from the left gear and chain it to one of the leftmost skills on the dashboard. Grab the chain from the left gear. Okay. As you see, the skill you chained has been equipped to the skill slot. Yishuan ref pick me. I mean, yeah, she's a pick me. Equipped skills are displaying on the skill slots floating above each center. When the combat phase begins, each center will engage in battle using the skills equipped in the skill slot. Drag from left to right. Okay. Center with the skills of the representative columns. Okay. Well, they don't really give me like a choice here. Okay. Well done. Now select the gear on the right to issue your command, and the center will enter the combat phase using the skills you equipped for them. Oh my god, there's a lot of shit going on at once. Now please issue a command. Okay. So red. Okay, well it's not really giving me a tutorial, they all kind of just do the same thing. A clash occurs when the center and the target both use attack skills against each other. In a clash, their power is determined primarily by the skills they're using in clash. In this clash between two skills, the skill with the higher power wins. Pay attention to the enemy's coins. When a skill loses a clash, it will lose its coin. Even if a skill loses a clash, as long as it has a remaining skilled coin, the two skills will continue to flip their coins and clash until one of them loses all coins. The skill that lost all of its coins in this clash will be conclusive loss to clash, or will conclusively lose the clash. This means that the unit that won the clash gets to attack, while units that lost does not. Let's see how power, which determines the outcome of a clash, is calculated. Please issue a command. Okay.
행동을 개시합니다.
The number of skills is based on power before it flips the coin. This is the number of the skill coin's power. You can see how many coins. The numbers of coins determines two things: how many times the skill can lose a clash before losing all the coins, and how many times the skill hits when it attacks. Each coin that flipped heads will add the coin's power to the skill and the base power. Oh my god. This is the most confusing tutorial ever. The formula for a skill's final power is as follows: base power plus numbers of coins flipped. So numbers of coins it's flipped times that unit's power. The result skill's power is displayed here. Ishmael's loggerhead skill has higher power, so the enemy loses a coin. As seen in this example, they will continue to clash until one of them has no more coins left to flip. The unit with remaining coins ultimately wins that clash. Remember, winning clashes is one of the most fundamental aspects of winning the battle. Okay. She's beating him with a fucking mace. We killed them, except this one guy.
좋은 전략이네요.
We're clashing again. Oh! Okay, well, he's dead. I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video because I remember hearing that this shit, like, low-key is very fucking
아까보다는
confusing.
쓸만해 보이는군요, 단테.
Thank you. They all got away, save for one, though. Shouldn't we go after them?
미친 적을 걱정하네요.
걱정할 건 없습니다. 마침 가야 할 길이었으니 가론.
발판을 꽂고 신나는 기분으로 달릴게.
Lots of blood. Gross. Oh. Okay, the sinners you have deployed in the last encounter will automatically be selected for the next one, saving you the trouble of selecting them again. Feel free to change them before you enter the battle, however. Press this button to... God damn it.
따라갈 준비는
She still won't
끝났습니다.
let me change it. Okay, I still have no idea how any of these mechanics work, so we're gonna cross our fingers that we can figure it out. Oh boy! This is... this time, let us learn about SP, or sanity points. SP has a maximum value of 45 and a minimum value of negative 45. Please note that Sinner's SP values are also can be viewed here, next to these orbs adjacent to the portrait icons on the dashboard. Now please issue a command. Okay.
금방 다녀올게.
Each unit SP's value changes based on certain triggers. They tend to heal SP with favorable triggers, winning clashes or killing enemies, and lose SP with unfavorable triggers. Okay. The higher the unit's SP value, the higher the chance to... Okay, okay. Oh my god, everyone's clashing. Everyone's clashing. The allied units all won their respective clashes in the previous turn, which healed their SP. This put them in favorable position. Please issue next attack. Okay, I got this.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
Please direct your attention to the unit's HP health points bar. This thin line here is called stagger threshold. When a unit's HP drops below the stagger threshold line, they become staggered.
생각보다 잘 들어갔네.
Ooh. Staggered units cannot take any actions and take double damage, which puts them at a significant disadvantage in battle. Okay. Oh shit. Now I actually have to Okay, here we go. You have to put the remaining enemies in panic states by defeating their allies in previous turns, which drops their SP. When enemies' SP drop below a certain threshold, they will enter lower morale or panic states, which inflict them with negative effects. Units in lower morals or panic states are marked with these labels. Each unit gains effects from entering low moral or panic states, selecting this icon to learn the effect the unit is suffering from. Does not act for this turn. Oh shit, so they're just fucked. We win. GG's.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
I did it! I don't know how the fuck any of this works still, but I did it, guys!
잠시만요.
Give me a second.
저는 정체되지 않고 나아갈 수 있다는 말에 여기에 합류한 거예요. 그런데 지금은 쥐새끼도 아니고 계속 의미 없는
의미가 없진 않소. 저들은 우리를 공격하는 악이지 않소.
'Tis not without meaning. We are vanquishing evildoers who have attacked us.
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀 해봐요. 아무튼 이런 용약 폭력단 같은 행동만 명령할 거라면 다른 일을 하는 것도 고민해봐야 할 것 같아요.
입사 계약서를 제대로 안 읽으셨나요? 회사는 허용될 수 없답니다.
Oh, she didn't read the
계약하면서
fine
말한
print.
이야기가 거짓말이라도 그 계약이 효력이 있을 거라 생각하는 건가요?
당연히 효력이 있죠. 애초에 거짓말은 없었으니까.
네?
설마 제가 메피스토 팰레스를 그저 운송만 하는 버스로 만들었을 것 같았나요?
루피는 항상 배고프다. 그래서 울어.
Mephi is always hungry. It keeps crying. The bus gets hungry.
엔진이 연료를 섭취할 때 생기는 부산물.
The engine ingests fuel. It yields a
여러분은
byproduct.
그걸 통해
Using that, you
강해질 수
cannot
있어요.
grow more powerful. You can grow more
이상
powerful.
씨는 잘 알고 계시겠죠? 거울 속에서 모든 가능성을 끄집어낸다면
성장 또한 제약이 없어. 거울 속에 나는 나인가 아니면 또 다른 누구인가.
Possibilities. What exactly are you drawing out? Oh boy, we have more. Oh! One of Mephistopheles' various functions is extraction. You can collect various identities and egos from here. Oh, this is the gacha system. Okay. Okay, I want to go over something. With the two people, aka me and Daniel, and then the bot that just tunes in everybody's streams. So, Limbus Company has a very, very, very nice gacha system in the sense that there is no other characters outside of what we see here. There's just the same character from a different timeline. But this is really good because it kind of saves on some budgets. But you can also, like the rare characters, you can actually just straight up buy from the shop. You can buy them with real money, or you can just straight up buy them with like in-game currency. So every character is obtainable. Like, it's genuinely an amazing gacha system. Alright guys, here we go. Who do we get? Do I need to click it? I do. Oh my god. Pull it! Who do we get?
누구보다 신속하게 그들에게 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
We got a 2-star from Section 5, Ishmael. You've acquired a new identity. Collecting new identities and egos will contribute to improving our combat performance. Now let's return. Battles can access through the drive windows. Select the top part of the center cards from a different identity. From this, you may select one of the identities you have extracted to deploy them in battle. Appropriate identity. Okay. Yeah, you can just straight up change the identities of these people.
그렇군요.
Good morning, day, night. Well, just hello. Hello! Hey, it's Cheeto Head. Yeah, it's Cheeto Head. That's what it's Ishmael. I kind of like this concept I have, because technically it feels like you're playing the same character, but it's them from a different timeline. And I don't know why I've always enjoyed that. I see. So this is what that was
너무
about.
마음이 급할 필요는 없어요, 이스마일. 버스가 향하면 자연히.
Also, good afternoon, Denhuler.
자연히 시정잡배 같은 일보다 중요한 걸 맡게 될 거야. 목표에 도달하는 게 마음을 재촉하고 있겠지만
거울 세계에 있는 우리들의 모든 가능성 중 하나를 끄집어내는 거니까 기억이 조금 더 쉬워졌을 거예요. 곧 익숙해질 거예요.
뭐야, 그거 좀 위험해 보이는데? 이러다가 내가 아니게 되는 거 아니야?
여러분은 테세우스의 배가 아니에요. 인격과 기억을 빌리기는 하겠지만 주도권을 잃도록 설계되어 있지는 않아요.
거울에 비치오는 나는 사뭇 다를 수
Different though your
있으나
reflection may be.
거울 밖을 벗어나면 거울 속의 형체 또한 잃기에.
I am kind of engrossed in the story, even if it's just for the characters.
달렸어요. 거울 세계의 다양한 가능성을 가장 효과적인 타이밍에 더 씌우는 일을 하실 테니.
메타몰프시스를 말하는 건가?
네.
Metamorphosis.
일종의 탈퇴이자 변신이라 할 수 있죠.
어머? 그런 어려운 단어는 어디서 알았대?
주워들었다. 이 사람 저 사람 많이 만나봐야 하는 일을 했었거든.
변신이라.
담소는 끝났나? 일단 길부터 뚫자고. 어차피 지겨울 정도로 붙어 있을 테니 못다한 말은 나중에.
I am super engrossed in this story, even if I don't care too much for it. Well, I don't know. I've not got far enough. Select a unit for details from the drop window. This is where your character's basic stats. I swear to God, this game has been driving me insane with this god-awful tutorial. It's so bad. Basic stats. This is where you view the list of the icons. It's overloaded in terms of its mechanics. You may also select an enemy to view their information. Okay. Each damage is classified by 2 categories, 3 types, and 7 sin artifacts. The target's resistances in these categories can either increase or reduce damage dealt. Check your enemy's weakness and select the skills that can exploit them to deal more damage. Okay. Just the beginning of the game, as I can see. Yeah, we're at the very, very beginning. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck this game does. Alright. Okay, hold on. I gotta take like a breath. Because I'm gonna have to like study this shit to figure out what the fuck does what. Oh my god. He just has a weak blow. Attack rate.
임무 중에 찾아오시면 안 되는데.
Oh god. I don't think anyone in this chat has played Limbus Company. Alright, I think this will work.
폭들을 제거하겠어.
In most cases, the unit with the leftmost skill on the dashboard will be the first to move alongside. Okay. Favored. Favored. Alright.
금방 다녀올게.
Tutorial is literally a huge amount of information falling. It literally is, dude. One thing I like so far about this story is that it's super slow in a good way. It doesn't like drop all of its lore information on you at once, but the combat is not the same. The combat drops everything on you at the very beginning. The one to use. However, I must emphasize that leaving the sinners to make their own strategic choices could lead to suboptimal combat performances. Screen. Please note the forecast is not always perfect, but it is serviceable when making a quick decision. Okay. Do they do anything different? I'm trying to think, does this one does... Okay, oh, but he has a better chance of clash with that. Okay. So boom. Boom. Dominating. Boom. I think this gets me something I want. Boom. Boom. Okay, I think this would work.
금방 다녀올게.
The combat is kind of fun. I just know I've heard so many things it gets so much harder because it's actually a lot more confusing.
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
해냈어요.
We're just like running these motherfuckers down, Jesus.
침묵.
Well, if you need some help, I'm here. I have some experience in the whole thing, bro. Literally, I'm about to... Next combat, I might ask like a shit ton of questions, so be prepared.
내피가 달리기만 했어도
Because I low-key can see the vision for the combat. I can see the vision. I just think I don't know what the fuck it wants me to do. Roads cleared, but Verge Mephi could have just run them over and pushed through just fine. Huh? What was the point of putting me through all that fighting then? Virgilius steps in my... Virgilius stepped in at the sight of my rattling head and agitated gestures.
진정하시죠, 단테. 걸음마도 떼지 못한 아이에게 달리기를 시킬 순 없지 않겠습니까? 걸어볼 기회가 있다면 직접 걷고 나서 달리셔야죠. 그리고 단테, 당신은 관리자. 저들의 관리를 하는 게 업무입니다. 나는 길잡이. 어디를 가고 어떻게 개척할지는 내가 판단합니다. 알겠습니까? 토달지 말라고.
How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me? She's just like, I don't want to.
뭐라고 하는 거지?
별말 없었습니다.
Nothing much.
긍정을
A little
성대하기도
time
하는군.
phrase.
앞으론 고개만 끄덕여도 좋습니다, 단테.
그럼 내피 출발하자. 야호.
I love her.
기분이 어때?
매우 신나. 날아갈 것 같습니다, 카론.
좋아.
So, where are we going?
베르길리우스, 그가 목적지를 묻습니다.
말했던 것 같습니다만, 단테.
Dante. Fair question, by the way. I mean, you know, it is pretty fair. But just where are we going? With his sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward. And we drove off a cliff and everyone died. Oh.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
지옥으로 출발하지.
Okay, okay, this is a fire opening. Does the game ever explain what the Inferno is? I'm very curious. What a fucking opening. Why did it look like a zombie apocalypse? What happened? I need to know these answers because I have not played. I know there's like a shit ton of sequels to this stuff. It does. It gives you a lot of spores, but you simply... Dude, oh my god. Okay, I low-key am like super excited for like what the fuck this game's gonna have. Yay, tickets. Let's see how we can continue playing through the story. Drive the bus. Yeah, this bitch loves to just gaslight me. She's like, keep playing the story, damn it. Hold on. I gotta do my gacha pulls. Does she not understand? Gacha is live. Alright, guys. Oh. Do I get like one free extraction? Is that what this is saying? Hold on. Okay, okay. Okay, real question. I can try to explain, but that it could take a lot of words. Okay. Which one should I pull on? Which one should I pull on? I know this gacha system is ungodly friendly. Use the welcome extraction? Okay. Okay. Let's see what I get, guys. Because I'm not gonna know if it's good or not. My ears. Ooh.
아, 비웃지 마세요. 저도 좋아서 이딴 걸 입었겠어요?
We got gooey smell. Oh, these are just standard. I like that. We got gooey smell. That's kind of funny. Nothing. Okay, hold on. I want to actually go and see the silly shit. Okay, goddamn. This UI is horrible. This UI is terrible. Huh? Okay. What do you want from me? Oh. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, congrats on the worst ID in the whole game. Yeah. Bro, I'm so good. Hold on. You can confirm it. Alright. Is there like a way to like look the lore up of like what these characters are? I'm kind of curious. Like what's the lore of some of the egos is what I'm curious about. Lobotomy, ego sloshing. I fucking love these. Alright, here we go. Oh! Oh shit! See.
처음으로 숨통이 튀었던 순간을 기억하나요?
Whoa.
저는 지금이군요.
Whoa. Do you recall the moment when you could breathe free for the first time? For me, that moment is now. Season 5. Oh my.
지금 이 순간부터
Oh yeah.
날 보고 눈살을 찌푸린 자들은 모두 열애자로 간주하겠다.
As for this moment, anyone who frowns on me will be dishonorably discharged. Cool. I got even more titles. They're... Breath. A breath. Wait, hold on. A glass of breath. I just love my glass of oxygen. Oh man, I lost my free extractions. I guess I can still pull on this one. That's what I would say. Hey. Oh. I could just save my extractions, it's fine. That was cool. They're pretty unique. I like this. I like this center concept. I'm kind of curious what this looks like in battle. Does she just like show up covered in goo? I'm trying to wonder what some of these, like, what's the difference between some of these? Boop, boop, boop. I have no idea how these systems... Well, yeah! I have no idea how half of these systems work. Oh, can I swap ego? Oh no, you can't. The soundtrack is fucking fire. I just wish I could read about some of the egos. Okay.
해가 내 얼굴을 물.
Yay, a banner. Yay! Oh. Free shit. Known issues. Oh, look at all these notifications. Oh, can I do... Oh, I can do a 10 pull, guys. Alright, let's go. Will I get anything good? No, but it's okay. What is it? What's the chain? Oh my god. The hammer of justice perketh evil. Dost thou require mine aid? Cool. Jesus. I love that. Nye's breath words cannot be trusted. Thy's dance time words cannot be trusted. I love it. Good ID.
해가 내 얼굴을 물끄러미 바라보고 있어.
I wonder. Okay, cool. We'll take her. I also like the fact this game's got a very balanced cast. I like that. It's not something you commonly see.
해가 내 얼굴을 물끄러미 바라보고
Okay. Oh boy. Talking about Slime Ishmael, the tier list literally cons every other Ishmael ID exists. So she's the worst. She's the worst variant. That sucks. Oh well. We're gonna use her for no reason other than because it looks stupid. She probably will be absolutely dog shit in like anything. How do I do the next chapter? Where is it? I've done this. I have my sinners.
해가 내 얼굴을 물끄러미 바라보고 있어.
Let me leave. Let me leave. I've done all these. I can give you my friend code if needed. Yeah. Oh, I plan on playing this game a lot. Cause I don't know, I kind of am interested in this turn-based. Where you drop that? I got throw in my apple. Okay, sorry about that. All right, let's see. There you are. Oh my. Now that is a beautiful skin. The artwork there is fire.
해가 내 얼굴을 물끄러미 바라보고 있어.
Okay. So it is this. 1-1. Alright, I'm gonna do like probably one more. I might do this one and then I will probably switch to Zenless.
베르,
But
앞에 장애물이 있어. 부릉부릉.
permission to bring through. Chatter finally got an open eyes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. Not that there's much else to do on this bus, whose destinations are unknown to me. Yay, friends! My lack of head and memory certainly didn't help either.
그래, 계속 지나가자고.
응. 덜컹덜컹.
I wish she was playable. That'd be
비싼
fun.
세정제야. 베르가 큰맘 먹었다고 그랬어.
Ugh. The clump stuck to the window gently dissolved, letting light through. Is there zombies? I feel like there's zombies. Is that a thing? I feel like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on the others' reactions, maybe this kind of violence is to be expected in the city. Hey, it felt rather awkward to try to get another shut-eye again now that I was wide awake. Just then, a man with conspicuously overgrown suddenly drew my attention. I mean, glasses! Now, where are we going right now? A feature far more conspicuous than his subtle made me slip.
벌레 양반이라고 부르려고 했지? 다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 그레고르요. 당신이 시계 대가리가 아니라 단테라고 불리듯이.
I couldn't find an excuse, so I just gave back a light
어이,
nod.
기사 양반, 우리 지금 어디로 가는 거야?
다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 카론이요. 당신이 벌레 양반이 아니라 그레고르라고 불리듯이.
There is no zombies. Okay. Look, it's a sinner inferno apocalypse. I don't know what those people were. They looked like zombies. She got you there, Gregor.
건전도 못 건졌네.
베르가 말했어. 수감자들은 사구로 간다.
사구! 방금 사구라고 말했는가? 그곳은 연두남자의 출신지로 유명하지. 영웅의 발자취는 그때부터 시작되었다네.
아까부터 시끄럽게 쫑알쫑알. 입 다물고 조용히 좀 가지.
나는 아까까지 입을 다물고 있었네만.
말 대답하지 말라고.
이봐요. 본인이 더 시끄럽다는 건 알아요?
죽어도 살아난다고 해서 아프지 않은 건 아니야. 한 번만 더 주둥이 놀려봐.
옳은 말을 했는데도 돌아오는 게 폭력이라니. 수준 알만하네요.
For a moment, I found myself contemplating. Should I step in? Is this the part where I exercise my authority as the manager with dignity and grace? A faint memory urges me to do so. Now, guys. It's inadvised of you to lose your foot.
모분초도.
Trenches! Oh god.
모가지를 분질러야 조용해지지. 도야지 같은 새끼들.
What the fuck?
이유 없는 폭력은 용서받을 수 없다네. 그대는 내가 응징하지.
아, 이럴 줄 알았어. 옷에 피가 튀었잖아. 저기, 꼭 내 옆에서 싸워야겠어?
This is great. Just crazy. Sinners are technically just a group of mentally unstable people. That's very true, as far as I could tell. haven't even reached our destination, and 3 people are dead already. And it's all because of him fighting too.
이거 잠깐 한눈이라도 팔려고 하면 사고를 치는군.
No.
너희 넷 이번 달 버스 청소다.
어째서 본인은 정의를 구현했을 뿐인 것을.
잠깐! 내 옷 빨래도 포함시켜줘. 피는 와인이랑은 다르게 잘 안 빠진단 말이야. 심 비싼 건데.
No one bats an eye at the lifeless janitor to be littering the floor. Maybe they're already taking their unlimited revivals for granted. Problem is, I don't even know how to exactly I'm supposed to bring them back.
시계를 돌려주시겠습니까?
In the beginning, I must say, everything will be better soon. Not as soon as expected, but still, okay. Turn the clock.
그런 모양새면 어리둥절한 표정이라는 건가? 기억해두죠. 파우스트 씨.
Virgil gives Frost a tired nod and gestures to me. She let out a small sigh, but she still came to my seat, probably out of sense of obligation.
처음 만났던 날에도 당신이 했던 일을 말하는 거예요, 단테. 그때는 본능으로 해냈던 거겠지만, 자, 다시 해보죠.
Though I have no eyes to close, blocking out my sight is something I've done. I had no reason not to follow Frost's instruction here.
문은 어디에나 있어요. 그러나 당신에게만 보이죠. 왜냐하면 당신.
At that, I felt a sliver of light easing into my sight. I let it come to me the same way I'd opened my eyes. And then, an expanses of space laid itself out ahead. There I was, alone, with a massive door that stood before me. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Waves of suffocating heat and cries of agony escape through the gape. My mind almost blacks out at the sound of the incessant lamentations and wailing. However, I find myself approaching the door still, grasping at its handles, as if it's the most natural thing to do. Despite appearing rather ponderous, the door opens without much resistance. I run my hand along the inside of the door. Thousands upon thousands of cacophonouses of wailing lie within. By the way, the door is literally Hell's Gate. Yeah, I was kind of suspecting that. And reaching further inside, I grab a few outstretched hands. I can feel the histories of different sins, each bearing a brand of its own, crawling along my hand and up my arm. Could that have been a question, or rather, pressure to comply? With all my strength, I yank out the sinners clinging to my hands from the door. A terrible pain spreads through my neck. A torture so unbearable I'd have taken death over it. And if it refused to let me up, the sensation of bones and muscles twisting and entangling with each other goes on for what feels like an eternity. My untrained legs buckle under the unbearable pain as I drop to my knees onto a pool of blood. And then I see it. The vibrating surface of red, viscous liquid bubbling and splattering as the pain grows even worse. Soon the blood soaking the ground congelates and fuses into 3 separate masses. Then the pain, that seemed to go on forever, just disappeared like that. As the lumps of blood rose into the air and flew off, the terrible red haze cleared my vision, and I once again returned to the rumbling bus.
목이 베어졌다가 붙어버린 심경은 어떻지? 두근거리던가?
As soon as the Heathcliff comes to, he rubs his neck, hisses out a few curses, and stomps towards Rachel. Hold on! I just brought you back and you're going straight into another fight? Heathcliff whips around and glares at me, eyes blinded with fury.
어차피 살리는 게 대기 할 일 아닌가? 할 거 있으면 그 가짜는 시계 대가리째로 부수기 전에 저리 짜져 있어.
잠깐만요. 단테 씨가 괴로워하시는 것 같은데 이쯤에서 저
And he's dead again. Heathcliff doesn't wait for Sinclair to finish his speech. He slams his steel bat into the young man's skull. The bus is filled with Sinclair's choking, unintelligible gurgles as he's laid down
시계
dying.
대가리, 다음번엔 널 으깰 거야. 이만하면 알아들었지?
정말 생긴 대로라더니 천부.
한 번 죽어서는 만족을 못하나?
Heathcliff tightens the grip on his bat while Ishmael readies to swing her mace. How did I end up managing a bunch of people who stay the same wrecks even after literally coming back from death? As my mind wandered, a sinister chill swept in and froze the tension in the bus into total silence.
아무래도 제대로 교정해둬야겠어.
Oh boy, now everyone gets to die. The sinners, who'd been seconds away from jumping at each other's throats, came to an immediate standstill as a pair of red eyes raked over with freezing malice glare. I don't know if you've noticed it, but names of characters are references to literature characters from different countries. Oh, I did not notice that. Oh, but that makes sense now. That makes a lot of sense. Rule number 1.
버스 안에서는 무기 부딪히는 소리가 들리지 아니한다. 이 순간 이후로 이 규칙이 깨어지면 너희는 내게 제발 죽여달라고. 난 충분히 그럴 수 있는 사람이야. 알지?
Sinclair's death throes were the only sound that broke the silence. Heathcliff growled at Virgilus, but didn't dare argue back.
미안하게 됐습니다. 시계를 한 번만 더 돌려주시죠.
Oh, you made me do this again. Again. I quickly shook my head. There was no way I was putting myself through that again. It hurt so much that death seemed downright merciful. The ghost smile on Virtus's face evaporates as his expression hardens.
내가 아직 사과와 부탁을 하고 있을 때 문을 여는 게 좋을 텐데 관리자한테. 단지 아픔이 두려운 거라면, 그래서 고개를 젓는 거라면 기꺼이 도와드리겠습니다. 그 정도의 고통에는 눈 하나 깜빡 안 하게 말이죠. 그럼 견딜 수 있지 않겠습니까?
내가 잘못 들은 건가? 관리자님이 분명 거부 의사를 내비쳤던 것 같은데.
당신
Oh my.
기어드는 박자가 잘못됐군.
입사할 때 나의 상관은 네가 아니라 관리자님이라고 분명히 들었다.
Oh, she got
관리자께서
attitude.
고개를 저었다면 의미는 충분히 전달되었다고 보는데.
그래, 보호자관께서 나서시겠단 말인가?
Yeah, to the Divine Comedy of the Divine Comedy of Paradise Lost, which is that's where I was thinking this was going.
그렇다면 보호자관께도 충분한 의미를 전달해 주어야겠군.
Virgilus's eyes turn a deeper shade of red, sharpening that bone-cold stare. I don't really know what I'm meant to do as manager, or if I even deserve to take this role, but I felt that I should at least stop things from spiraling into an even bigger mess. Bringing back one sinner should hurt less than reviving all 12 at once. Otis, I'll rewind the clock. It's okay. Virgilus caught me frantically gesturing for Otis to stand down, and the red gleam in his eyes
잘
faded.
생각하셨군.
관리자께서 그러시겠다면.
Oh wow, Otis looked like she had more to say, but quickly backed off and snapped into attention. The red door greeted me again, bringing with it the sickening sensation of my bones and muscles churning and contorting against one another. I decided to stop describing the pain to myself going forward. I like that. I'm not going to describe the pain anymore. It's not a sort of torture I would ever put a name on anyways.
고맙습니다.
Sinclair stood up with a pained moan and bowed in anticipation and appreciation before tottering back to his seat. Speed is randomly determined within a given range of each turn. Okay, well that was the story. I thought it was gonna be some combat. Okay. I want to do one more combat encounter, and then I will have to probably hop off. Oh, perfect. To battle. Oh, my god damn it.
따라갈 준비는 끝났습니다.
Let me use the characters I want.
저기 질문이 있네.
Don Quintex suddenly raises her hand.
첫 번째 규칙은 이해했다네. 그럼 두 번째는 무엇인가?
나 참. 아니 그걸 왜 굳이 나서서 물어보는 거야?
두 번째 규칙. 버스 바닥에 담배꽁초 버리지 마. 자국 남으니까.
That's funny. The bus falls silent again.
버스에 정적이 흐르면 안 되지. 결혼 왜 속도를 안 내는 거지?
밥이 없어. 메피가 배고파해.
잘 됐군. 분위기를 좀 환기시키지.
Could he be suggesting a fuel stop? The idea of Virgilus casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the bus like some normal person at a pump felt strangely out of place.
차가 움직이려면 연료가 필요하지. 캐론, 헤드라이트를 깜빡거려봐. 무대 조명처럼.
응, 댄스 타임이야.
잠깐. 헤드라이트까지 켜면 습격받기 딱 좋은 상황이잖아요.
그걸 노린 거군.
네?
Oh!
에이! 가진 거 다 놓고 내려. 30초 준다. 10, 9. 이봐! 20이 빠졌잖아. 그럼 20초 동안은 기도나 하고 있어라.
왜 이렇게 주변에 모자란 사람들이 많은
Why am I
건지.
surrounded by dillards left and right?
뭐라고 했냐?
비겁하게 습격을 하다니. 틀림없는 악인들이로군.
자, 다들 내려. 그리고 말이야. 최대한 죽지 않을 만큼만 해줘. 알지?
Every skill consists of at least one coin. Okay, I'm gonna have like a shit ton of questions here. Oh god, no! Not another tutorial! I thought I was just understanding the game! Chaining multiple skills with the same affinity color in the same turn will activate what is known as a resonance. Connect these skills to the same affinity. Okay, I think I kind of understood that part. Okay, resonance. Okay, I can see this. Chaining 2 or more skills of the same affinity will turn actives into resonance. Okay. Always interesting to see how people struggle with Don Quickston's name. Yeah, I'm not pronouncing it right. Okay, game. Boop, 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 boop. Bam! Let's do this shit. Oh. Okay. Bam, 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 bam.
표정에 따라
Let's go. Okay, everyone's fighting. We're fighting. We're all fighting. Most of us aren't winning these coin tosses, but it's okay. Chaining 3 or more adjacent skills with the same affinity calls an absolute an absolute. Activating resonance slightly enhances the effects based on the number of skills linked to the resonance. Skills closer to the right of the dashboard. Activating absolute resonance guarantees that every skill in the resonance chain receives a boost. Okay.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
지금의 기회입니다.
좋은 전략입니다.
More tutorial to the tutorial guys. Yeah, at this point. Okay. Each unit has a unique passive. Select Foster to
무슨
remove her
일인가요,
passive.
관리자님?
Wow, she deals 10 plus damage to a unit with negative status effects. Okay.
표정에 따라 실행한다.
늘 새롭다니까요.
Oh, they passed the skill check. Let's look at a different type of passive. These icons on the top left corner of the screen. Okay. Owner passive activates automatically each turn, provided you have enough ego resources to meet the requirement. This passive requires that you own 2 sloth yellow wrists. Okay, so... Oh my god. Oh, these tutorials, man. There's so many systems at once. Okay, these are support passives. And they show you what the requirements are. I think. Can please explain this in like much more simplistic terms? Because I don't know what the heck these do. I'm trying. I don't know what they do. I need to get... How do I get these things? I need to get these... Okay, so I think I get these by doing these. And... maybe. I think that's it. I get these by meeting these requirements. But that doesn't make sense because I need 2. Hold on. Okay, so she procs. Okay, so she procs that passive, and then if I do this. Okay, wait. I think I figured it out. If I do this. Okay. Okay. Okay, everyone gets to proc their passive. That's great. Okay, I think I figured that out.
관리자님의 99% 명령과 1%의 제 실력이 합쳐진 결과였습니다.
We got no XP for our team, guys. We're so good. Okay, but damn it, I want to do more of the combat. I just want to get like a hang of the combat. Oh, girl will not let me switch. I just want to see what slime bitch looks like. Okay, I want to do another combat though. I think I'm starting to get the feel of it. I don't want to like... Oh my god! A deep guttled rumble erupts as the side of the bus heaves to split open. A number of human shapes litter the ground before the bus's gaping maw. Some still conscious, others no longer in one piece. The maw is stretched even wider and, for lack of better words, starts chewing through the bodies. Every bite came fast and ferocious. Ugh. Ryoshu took the spectacle with a clear satisfaction, as though determined to savor every moment of it. Off to the side, Sinclair looks visibly shaken.
제정신이 아닌 것 같아요. 그렇지 않나요?
Well, that was loud. My eardrums. The way he reacted made me wonder what history the sinner is carrying. Yeah, literally those sounds. Just to make sure none of you were forced to join, right? Whatever happened before my head got replaced with a clock is a complete mystery. But as far as I can tell, I was basically forced into the company, and maybe they're not so different from me. Or so I thought until... Sinclair bowed his head as if I'd hit a raw nerve.
그래요. 맞아요. 이건 제 선택이죠.
He was muttering under his breath, like he wasn't talking to me at all.
입사하지 않았어도 했을 일이요. 저기 또 악의 무리가 달려드네.
Oh boy. Okay, I think we're in the next combat. In addition to attack skills, oh my god, another tutorial! Lightly tap the sinner's portrait at the bottom to see their skills. Okay. Use guard to gain a shield equal to its power of damage. Will be absorbed by the shield first attacking. Okay. When using evade skills, It is the final power is greater than or equal to that of the enemy's skills. The unit will completely ignore the enemy's attack, taking no damage from it. Evade skills flip their coin once for every coin flip. Warning, if an evade type defense character skill's final power is lower than the enemy's attack, it will fail and the enemy's attack will strike. Oh. Counter skills allow the enemy to strike first, then perform an unstoppable attack against the attacker. Warning, if the unit is staggered by the enemy attack, the counter will not activate.
행동을 개시합니다.
Defensive skills can be useful, but as said, the best defense is attack. Yeah. When used under the right circumstances, defense skills can be even more effective in clashing or attacking enemies. However, poorly timed these skills will put sinners at greater risk. Also, please note that sinners will not select their defensive skills unless you personally issue direct commands. If this is about using auto skill functions, okay. Let's see. I need purple. I need these resins particularly. I don't got. There's nothing I need that has red resins, so we prioritize. I'll do. Do I do this? Oh boy.
행동을 개시합니다.
Oh, she doesn't flash. Oh my. Okay. Should I use counter? I don't know. When is the right time? When is, like, the right time to use them? That's what I don't fully understand. What's, like, the best time to use those skills?
무슨 문제라도 있으십니까, 관리자님?
When the attack said hopeless or struggling, okay. But I don't mean, there's no reason for me to use it right now. Let me see.
행동을 개시합니다.
Ah, shit, he does the clash. Damn. Oh, we're really failing these clashes. I feel like I need to have her evade. I think she's gonna have to evade, because she's not... She's really not winning these clashes.
행동을 개시합니다.
Now we're running in fucking horrible. Goodness. There's a chance to success in the clash. Hopeless, struggle, neutral, favored, and dominating. So if it's at hopeless or struggling, then use evasiveness. Okay. Come on. Okay, I'll just do boom.
먼저 간다.
Oh god, he's just destroying these fucking... Oh my god. Okay, good to know, good to know. I need to just connect it whenever it says struggling. That's only time for defensive things if I can't guarantee the outcome. Oh, that's a fair strategy.
보여?
Well, yeah, bro fucking
마구 잡으러
destroyed
때려
everything. God.
부숴놨지.
Bro, my manager level increased. Yay! Time for me to dump all my hard-earned money into gacha games. I cannot afford a temple. What do you mean I don't have enough latency? Why can't I have it all for free? Oh well. No. What the fuck did I just click? Hello, where am I? What happened? This is where we were. Alright, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this combat. Can you use supports right now? I don't know if I can.
따라갈 준비는 끝났습니다.
Okay. Wait, I think I just repeated the tutorial. I did. Oops. Okay.
전략을 다시 재고해 보시길.
Defeat. No, I just didn't click this one. Oh, I can actually use the characters I want now. Okay. I'm gonna use her because I just want to see what the fuck she looks like.
안
I just
익숙해서
want to see what she fucking looks
조금
like.
느리지만.
She might be trash, but who cares? You know, I'll use
몸이
him.
찌뿌둥하던 참이었어.
What's like a good way to get into good
들어갈
team
시간이다.
comp building? How do I do the team comp building part? There is support. Oh. Well, I guess I'll just take one of your characters.
흑수, 오필드.
와, 기대되네요.
돌격 준비 완료.
출발하지.
Okay, I'm gonna use these guys. I don't know. I don't think they have any synergy. Oh, is this too? Is this bad synergy? It might be. Okay.
악은 제 형태를 갖추지 못하리라. 배부르게 밥을 먹은 지가 언제더라.
Seriously.
기계 덩어리 팔자가 더 낫네.
제공되는 식사는 모두 정량이에요.
그 정도 먹어서는 기운이 안 난단 말이야.
I thought I heard Heathcliff shouting, "You think I'm doing this on a full stomach?" in the distance, but Roddy seems to pretend she heard nothing. Speaking of, does this bus run off stuff like blood or protein?
엔케팔린이에요. 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 추출했던 에너지죠.
이전 엘사 말이군요. 특이점으로 에너지를 생산하는 회사라고 들었어요. 엘사가 몰락한 지금은 잔해밖에 남지 않았지만.
맞아요. 그래서 지금은 구하기가 꽤 힘들어요. 하지만 메피스토펠레스는 신체에서 엔케팔린을 강제로 추출할 수 있죠.
The body? I cannot help but fixate on that word as I look back and forth between the chewing maw of the bus and Otis, who was barking orders at the other sinner.
엔케팔린은 뇌와 척수신경에서만
Oh.
추출돼요. 특히나 생명 활동이 있을수록 효율이 좋죠.
So that's why Virgil's told me the sinners are not to kill the assailants. Okay
그럼
then.
해당 부위만 먹여도 되는 거 아니야? 라기엔 피와 근육도 연료로 쓰일 수 있어요. 엔케팔린이 시동과 추력을 위해서 필요하다면 나머지 생체 물질은 순항할 때 사용되죠. 엔케팔린이 되도록 천천히 소모되게 하기 위한 설계죠.
하이브리드요.
Forrest went on to explain how most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from the branch facility, and that harvesting encaphilia from the human bodies won't suffice in the long run. Most of it went straight over my head, though. Well, that's complicated, but I get it. You're in for some tough work.
뭘요? 파우스트는 고생하지 않는답니다.
No, not at all. No work is tough for Faust.
고생은 우리가 하고 있지. 이봐, 관리자 양반 또 온다고.
Oh boy, more fighting. Okay. Suddenly a question. Have you played Lobotomy Corporation or Library of Runa? I have not, but I have thought about playing them. I've heard a lot of scary things about Library of Runa in terms of how hard it was and how terrible the difficulty spike is. But I do hear that the lore and story is very good. The maximum information displayed configuration. This is the default setting applied when starting the game. More information is showed. Immediate information configuration. Okay. No information display. Setting. Okay. So she does appear with slime. That's kind of funny.
얼꾸라니까 용건만 간단히.
That's Lowkey hilarious. I love that so fucking much. Oh my god, your character looks fucking terrifying.
제인의 꼴물지 마시오. 전장의 전.
조언이 필요하십니까?
Oh my, okay.
옆에 있었군.
I love this. Alright. So trying for me to figure out what the fuck does what here. Okay, I'm gonna go with this approach. The win rate button? What does that do? Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. Doesn't that just just prioritize like your highest win rate possible? Okay, well, that was no contest. Jesus. I like the fact that she's just a goo version. That's so stupid. How reliable is win rate button?
허점을 찾았습니다.
바람 들어오는데.
쉽네.
멀지에서 쓰러지는군.
마침내 굴레 하나를 끊었어.
Well, yeah, I don't think that was any contest.
두려움 없이 나아갈 수 있는 아씨가 그리던
I don't
홍원이
know how anyone was supposed to
한걸
compete with that
덮어진
shit. Jesus.
그러니 언젠가 재회할 날 꼭 내게도 은자를 풀어주시오.
There's 11 chapters
내
here.
그것만을 바라고 온몸에 피를 묻혀.
My character casually one-shots, like quite literally. Everyone just got one shot and died. Oh boy. Alright, yeah, how reliable is the win rate button? I'm not sure. Win rate button can be helpful on the first 3 chapters. On others, it's almost useless. Well, shit. I'm gonna have to like really look up guides for this game's combat systems. I actually want to go back and play Library of Runon, but that'll be a while before I do that. I'll have to probably get to like the current content in this game before I do that. I'm actually excited for this game because I've heard about all the good stuff this game does and how easy things are to get. I'm like really excited to play this game more, but I'm going to have to get off for now because I'm getting a headache. I'm a little overstimulated. I've had to do a lot of learning, and I don't want to like continue playing the game and then just start skipping through dialogue because I actually really like the story so far. So I'm gonna hop off for now. I will be back on later because I'm gonna do some Zenless for my Discord server because that's what they prefer. Announcers, literally spoilers. Okay, I won't touch that then. Yeah, I'm gonna do more Limbus Company in the future because this was a lot of fun. Even if I know I'm gonna get my ass kicked when I actually need to figure out the gameplays. But this story is just really getting really interesting. I just need a break because it's a lot of reading. So yeah, I'm going to hop off. I will link the Discord server in case you want to join, as long as you're 18, of course. We do have invites disabled currently due to a security breach, but I can turn those back on. I don't know how to link the invite, the Discord server. Nope. Don't want you to get spoiled. Ugh. Oh, here he goes. I will at that in case you want to join. You don't have to. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be doing some more Limbus Company streaming here soon because I'm actually surprised. That was not a. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of excited for this. I'm gonna do some more of that in the future. Anyways, but bye everybody. I'll see you guys in a little bit.